Katie, you had some pretty pictures to show off to us tonight. So take it away.
All right. These first two images are actually from telescope demonstrator Anthony Perkic, who recently went out to Joshua Tree to capture these. This is the Tau Canis Majoris cluster.
One of my favorites.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, I look at this one all the time. It's beautiful.
Oh, it's beautiful.
A bunch around one really bright one. It's like a jewel.
And then this one I also love. This is the Crab Nebula from Anthony, constellation Taurus. And then another one of our telescope demonstrators, Todd Kunioka, took this image. This is actually from July in Joshua Tree National Park of the Milky Way, with the Joshua Tree right in front. And more recently, on October 29th, he was actually in Zion National Park, and that little fuzzy dot right in the middle is the Andromeda Galaxy, and he took that with his phone. So I had to include that one. That's a beautiful image. And then some weather. He saw this thunderstorm. This is actually a GIF that Google made for him out of some pictures that he took. This is from July 17th. Lake Mead National Recreation Area. And here we have the beautiful first quarter moon. This one is from Alexander Kravinishev, who sends us pictures from New Jersey. Thank you so much for that, Alexander. And then you might have seen, if you're in the area, on October 27th, there was a SpaceX launch from Vandenberg. This image is actually from Phoenix. My friend Erica was out there, and she caught this from the launch. And it's so beautiful because you can see the little crescent moon right beneath it. And to some space weather, these are some solar flares on the same day, but different images. This is October 10th, when Sunspot AR3112 exploded and produced these M-class flares. And these actually caused some radio blackouts in South America and the South Pacific. And you can see this map here, and said that frequencies were out for about an hour after each flare. Or low. And then this image is really cool. That's Venus on the top right of the sun, that bright dot, and the coronal mass ejection on the bottom. We'll zoom in a little bit because there's actually a comet that went right into the sun on this day. This was October 15th, and this is a Croat sun grazer, which are fragments from the breakup of a single giant comet centuries ago. And then we can see Venus in this image again. This one's actually from the 20th, so 5 days later. And you can see all of these streamers coming out, which are magnetic loops emerging from the surface of the sun. And during solar minimum, we see streamers come from the equator, making a Saturn-like image of the sun. And solar maximum, they come from all areas. So this is a sign that we are headed towards solar maximum. And this is a similar image here from 2 days later. You can see Venus still up there. And this was actually another comet that flew right into the sun. If you can see it on the bottom right there, in the same area as the last one. And what's cool about this one, we'll zoom in, it was actually a double comet, the smaller one right in front of the larger one. So this happens daily. Almost daily, but sometimes they are just large enough for us to capture them. And then this image of the sun smiling at us is from October 26th. You may have seen it. It's spewing solar wind toward Earth, actually, from this 26th image here. And auroras were predicted to appear on October 28th or 29th, potentially. And I don't have any from those specific days, but this one was taken by Maria in Denmark on Halloween, October 31st, and she actually caught a meteor right in that frame. That was spectacular. And finally, we have a gorgeous image from Oliver Schwen, who takes incredible aurora images and the Milky Way as well in this image. And that's it for pretty pictures in solar system weather.
Well, wonderful stuff there, Katie, as always. Thank you so much for gathering that all for us and putting it together. Beautiful stuff, as always.